we had a bit of rain, and this should be just nice and tacky by now. This is the CREB Track. Stands for the Cairns Regional Electricity Board Track. That was made back in the early days to service the power line. So I'm going to have to change the setup here. I'm going to lose me bloody. As you can see, a lot of full drives come through here, which is pretty popular. Pretty popular track, this one. So I've ridden this track with a KTM 500 a long time, so probably not going to bottom out like I do on the DR. You definitely ask a lot of them old bikes, but next year we got these, so a lot more power, a lot more fun. Oh, she can shoot out there. Yeah, it's actually a lot drier than I thought. It doesn't take long to dry out, but also you only need like a mil, and this is super slippery. You wouldn't like, it still is a bit slippery, but I got someone's had a bit slipping in there. But so pretty much doing a trip on my own. Just solely just to film and get a bit of KTM footage, so we'll see how the week goes. Carrying everything on my back, I don't know, it must be about 40 kilos. It's bloody heavy, but good day. It's a pretty quiet time of the year. We'll probably see some people on this track, but the more we go further north, the more and more remote and the less people, just that right at the end of the dry season, and people start running a bit at the wet. We did have a bit of rain come through up north, but that's all good. We normally won't start raining up until around Christmas. But Marley's in the van. We left the six-wheeler at home because you bring the dog with us. So he's pretty happy not getting left at home. And the old van, she's an old rig. Find some spots where we can, that's worthy of filming. But anyway, I haven't touched any of the clickers. It's stock standard. I'll just put a tank. A little slippery here. Put a tank. Bark busters, the bash plate, rear tyre, and that's about it. And I'll just take it straight to Cape York. So hopefully it's all good. A bit boggy here. She's sloppy. There's beautiful rivers up here. You can swim up here because there's no crocs up top because they're up higher than the main river. So yeah, good spot to go for a swim. Beautiful river. Be a bit quicker come through here on my own because normally we stop at them places and regroup. Oh, she's slippery there. Hey. Trying to get a bit of traction. Bloody talkie, this thing. It's pretty easy. Just roll it on. Your front wheel comes up. I reckon the rebound might just need to be backed off a bit. She seems to kick a bit over at the back. But yeah, tell you what, she's going to be warm. It's going to be a warm run. You can see there bits of rain, a bit of water around. But on the entrance there, when we come in, there was two cars. We passed one on the way out, but I'm guessing they had buggies because they had a trailer. So it's one thing about this track, it's both directions, so you got to be wary what's on the other side of a hill. And them buggies, they can come up on you pretty quick, so you got to just have your wits about you all the time. But it's just definitely dry up here. You can see all the Daintree in the background. It's probably not a bad spot to put the drone up. Put him up quite pretty high, I think. Oh, we have a look down here and come back. Drop him down again, mate. Expect that. There you go. It's a bit soft, the old suspension. As you can see, riding through here, a real dense rainforest. Oh, there's another creek. I like this creek. It's a nice one too. Oh, look at the water, crystal clear. How good's that? Bloody spectacular. Run into two other blokes, couple of and they're yeah, they might be booking in for a tour. So it always pays just to pull up and have a yarn. Definitely got a bit more balls, the old. Yeah, it's a nice day. Can't get any better. I'm not gonna lie, I'm about had enough of pulling this bloody drone in and out. It's actually nice as riding on my own for once. Normally I'm worried about what 15 other blokes are doing behind me. I'll lose my leather then. I decided I was going to put a full system on this, but I just don't think I really want to deal with the drone and on the big long open roads. And just this is nice and quiet, doesn't get too loud. At the end of the day, I'd rather put that money into some suspension than an obnoxious exhaust pipe where I am not going to use the full potential of it. This looks pretty cool. Hey, that was pretty. Definitely got a bit more zing about it. Drama is too. It's a bloody windy day. So once we get the drone out of the treetops, it's blowing a gale, so it burns through my battery. I'm actually pretty impressed with the suspension on this, and I haven't even touched the clicker or anything. We'll get to. So it's pretty up and down, it's hard to see it on camera, but it is all these like woo boy things you can jump all the. You can go up there as a lookout, but we're not going to do it today. We don't do it. Just go to a dead end. Comes out there. We changed the gearing too, actually. Forgot to mention earlier. And it's a pretty, like it sits at 100, quite nice, about quarter throttle. Look at that big mountain, it's beautiful. It's probably hard to see in the drone, but on the camera. But it's bloody. Yeah. So it's a fun track to ride because you can get a bit of pace up. And everyone who rides it for the first time, they get to the lines down and just think it's absolutely great. Around here. Apparently there's 2 more cars coming, so just got to have our wits about us. And we'll see where we cross them. Definitely get some boogie on. Go back into a bit of shade. Not going to lie, I'm dreading about tomorrow at Starky Track. It is going to be blistering hot. As soon as you get into the rainforest, the temperature drops at least 10 degrees. It's bloody nice in here. There's a bit of a lookout up there, but alright, but I've seen it a million times. Actually, holding up alright if I not have much bike time. Haven't been on the grog a fair bit because we've had a few festivals, we've had a wedding, so I wouldn't exactly say I've been living the healthiest life. And I did put steg pegs on this as well, actually. I reckon they're a must. Just with the big tank, it's a bit wider than normal, so it's hard to grip with your knees. Even with your knee braces, I still struggle, but them steg pegs, it takes a lot of pressure off your shoulders. A bit nervous about the cars. It is easy to get carried away on this track and become a real good gutser, and it's a bit of a logistical nightmare to get people out unless you can land. So if you're somewhere close like this, the chopper can winch down and winch them out, but if they're in that thick rainforest, it's literally put them in a stretcher and you got to walk them out to wherever the helicopter can pluck you out from. Unless you find someone with a car, they're willing to take you somewhere. But it's just easier just to take it a bit easier. Let's see what goes here. Where we're going to line, we're going to take the muddiest line, of course. You see a bit of another hill. So yeah, it's just up and down, hill climb and a decline. So like now we've got that nice tacky clay, so we've got some really good traction to the ground. But yeah, a little bit of rain, and lordy lord, you've got a bit on. Cars have been known to get stuck in here for a couple of days, and if they get caught with a good storm, they come down this clay face, like down here, and they can't pull up. Momentum gets going, and that's the end of them. They normally bin it. Get some height there. Do another big climb. get the starter big ready. I'm going to try and put this drone up, see if it'll follow me all the way up there. Add a bit of height. Hopefully it might work, or it could be Black Hawk down, which would be disastrous. It wouldn't be fun, but I'll give it a go. Well, I'll tell you what, the avoidance, these drones have got up pretty fucking good, because that's been following me all through there and it just got stuck in that little thing there. It didn't hit the ground, so we're bloody good. We avoided a Black Hawk down. Loves it. Okay. Look at that. Alright, better not push it too much of this thing. It's only on day one, so we'll but I'll tell you what, it's a lot of work doing this. Pull up. I wonder where that goes. Oh. Put all this away again. I was nervous. I could see the screens. I've got this here rigged up so I can fly it to me when I do a bit, instead of going backwards and forwards, and I could see it swirling around. It hadn't hit the ground, so well, that'd be good. Put it away. It's still working order, which is good. So we rescued me drone, and it's all still good. It didn't have any damage. It didn't hit the ground, so that's a good thing. We're just on the southern end of the CREB Track now, more into that bush country, out of the rainforest, so we're not far towards the end. And then we're gonna, normally we stay at the Lion's Den, but Marley and the dog, they're at Endeavour Falls on the north side of Cooktown, so I've got a few extra Ks I've got to punch out today. The plan is to hit the Starky early in the morning, camp a bit closer, so I can pretty much be on that Starky pretty much as the sun comes up, and then I'll get the morning. The morning will be nice and cool, and it'll be a little bit easier. It's been starting to warm up here in North Queensland now, and that Starky's a mongrel track at the best of times. I'd probably, if I was running a tour, I'd depend if they were all experienced riders, done a lot of enduros and that, and pretty handy in a bike. I'd probably pull them through, but I wouldn't pull just the average guy through the Starky this time of year. Just that you can literally kill someone out there with heat exhaustion, because it's just so relentlessly with the soft sand. Got a setup going on the front, Jesus Christ. But yeah, so if we can hit that track early in the morning, we'll punch it out. Oh well, I'll have to stop and start like we're doing day to day, but we'll hopefully get through the majority of it before it warms up. That's the plan. And be back out to Cow Power. Probably have to meet Marley somewhere to get fuel, and then I'll probably put the bike in the van and we'll just drive, probably stay. It depends what time of day it is. If it's late in the afternoon, we'll just stay at Musgrave. If not, we might push through to Cowan, stay at the pub. So it's funny, that little hill back there, when it's wet, it just completely stuffs everyone up. They go bum up. And there's another downhill down here and I come absolutely barreling down it, and it was all wet, and I managed to keep it upright, but it scared the hell out of me. But can't see my speedo. You can see now it's a bit more of a faster track, so we'll come into China camp, and I'll just keep going. Normally it's when we pull up to regroup, make sure everyone got out of the CREB all right, give them a bit of a rest. A Great Northern tin. I want a beer and a bloody good feed wouldn't go astray. All I've had is a Pluto pub with tomato sauce, a can of Coke, and a couple of sour gummies. Fucking Smogo for champions. I'm actually pretty happy with the suspension. I don't know what they've done to it, but there was probably because I've got a big backpack on. I'm probably pushing over. I'm only about normally, oh yuck blast, about 85 kilos, 80 on a good day, but I reckon at the moment I'm probably pushing 90 because I've been up the grog and food since I've been on tour, and then my backpack and tool bag, so I'm probably pushing well over 110 kilos, probably more. That's probably why my suspension's working quite well. What is the time? I don't even know what the time. I can't see my speedo. It's stuffing me up. But yeah, you wouldn't believe the weather. A week ago, I think we had about 3 inches at home in Cairns, and up here probably would have had a bit more. But as you can see, it dries out pretty quick. Wonder what Marlowe's going to have cooked for dinner tonight. I don't know what I feel like. I don't know if we got steak or enchilada. It'll be something good. What have we got going on here? Roadworks. Yeah, this is that camp. It's a bloody beautiful spot here. Very rarely many people camp here, but it's always green. I think TJ or CJ, whatever his name is, he looks after the place. Yeah, nice spot. I was going to pull into the lines down for a quick beer, but I forgot that it's a 150-year celebration, so it is absolutely fucking. Right. Yeah, it's 150 years that pub's been going for. We'll have to pull in there another time to get a photo once we get all the bikes. We'll just keep heading to Cooktown, I think. There's a track cut in, so we'll definitely run this next year. It's a bit dubious about I don't know what's coming up. I'll just take it easy. Gets them off the main road anyway. Funny, you'll put some people through this and they'll hate it because they know they can just ride down the road, and then you'll get other people who or froth it. But each their own. It'd be good that once you get to know it, you can be able to get it into it a bit. Until next year we come along, it'll be all overgrown and it'll probably be a terrible time. It's a good thing about doing a little bit of exploring. You can find these little tracks. I've actually been eyeing it off for a while, but I always like doing things on my own before you rip a heap of people through. Because if it doesn't turn out and it comes to a dead end, you got to backtrack a heap. It makes you look a bit silly. So I try and do these tracks on my own first. There we go. Complete. First day on the Couso. Pretty happy with it. It did the CREB Track, so definitely not clean anymore. Suspension's good. I'm pretty happy with it straight out of the box. I've got here Marley and the dog are all set up, straight into downloading all the footage that I did today and recharge everything. There's the old dog. Marley's sleeping. But this here is a pretty cool place. It's got a good little heaps of shade. It's got a little barbecue area and a fire pit, and somewhere we might look at changing to next year. I think it's I think there is a swimming down the back, but after that big flood, I think there might be crocs. But yeah, little camp kitchen, toilet and showers, nice and clean. Everything's green. It's always cooler when it's green, all the grass is green. A little fire pit. Right. Cracking spot to have a rip a few beers, tell a few tall yarns. Yeah, good. I'll rip in and tomorrow's another day. I'm going to go rip the top off a couple of stubbies and probably annoy the piss out of Marley all night. That's about how it works.